Guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. We have finally reached the landmark, 1,000 subscribers. It felt like the last 50, certainly the last 10. It took an eternity, but we made it. And honestly, guys, thank you very much. The content just keeps on coming. Like, share, subscribe, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. And let's get tuned into the video. Just before we do, guys, quick plug here for my boy John. He's finally dipped his toe in the water. He's got his YouTube up and running, and he started with a nice little kind of introductory video for new people out there. If you're familiar with the podcast, I'm very confident, as I'm sure you will be as well, that his YouTube content will be bang on point as well. So I'll leave a description to I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. Pop over there, drop a subscribe button on him as well. Come back here, watch the rest of the video. Let's get into it. Now, guys, it must be said, I am mainly on Twitter when it comes to FI, social media outlets. Facebook, I'm not on as much because when I got my new phone, I've just not put Facebook into it, and it's but I've still got my old phone. I use that for work now, and I try and dive onto that whenever I can. Slack, I've downloaded it. I can't work out how the fuck it works. And then the forum, I've just never even. I know I'll probably get into the forum quite big if I did, so. I've kind of stayed away from it because I know it will just probably suck me in and I'll get involved in a lot of good chat and it'll just take up more time away from work and videos and everything else I'm meant to be doing. But at the moment, the exposure I'm having to the consensus of the market right now is very much like people's ports. Like if you look at mine now, oh, my 24 hours is down X% and oh, my 7 day and this, that, all that kind of thing. And if you're new around here, right, and again, I kind of change my definition of that kind of statement. If you're new, if you've been around for a while, whatever. At the moment, I would consider a new person to be somebody who's not had a full season, really. Whether that be if you've caught the back end of last season and you've been all the way through to this current point, I wouldn't call you new because you've had a back end and a front end, if that makes sense. But if you've only been here since the summer or even since Christmas, you're definitely what I would consider new. So, look, Shaw's in the lineup, cool. So if you're new around here, guys, you won't have experienced this happening too often. The people, and again, if you're on social media and these different outlets, interacting with folk about Planet Index, then you'll probably get the similar reassurances as what I'm going to give you initially, okay? And that is that these things happen in the market, People will always withdraw money. And this is the main thing I want to say, right? You can look at your portfolio right now. You can look at my portfolio right now. Anyone who wants to screenshot whatever they want on Twitter and you can go, wow, that guy has made £18 on Pasalic and that guy's made, £1 million on this guy. You've not made anything until you withdraw, okay? You need to understand that. So even though we're all in this for the long haul and this, and we want to earn dividends and it's all about, I really believe in this guy's, you will have to withdraw at some point to actually make money. If you do not withdraw at any point, and I've always been a big advocate for withdrawals, and those of you out of the 1,000 heroes that we've got on the channel that have been here the longest, you will know that, I'm a big proponent of frequent small deposits and regular sizable withdrawals. And what I mean by regulars, previously I went through periods where I would withdraw once a month quite religiously. Tried to let the portfolio grow recently for the channel purposes, entertainment value to you guys. There's more money in play. I hope that you find it a bit more appealing. But it doesn't matter how you cut it, you have to withdraw money at some point. And sometimes, guys, I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a lot of people out there, or a fair amount of people that have a lot of money on Football Index, and when they're holding particular holds and they think, oh, do you know what, I'm going to withdraw my money, I'll IS this guy, I'll market sell this guy, whatever. Those people, as a result of that, will go backwards in price. See, as long as a negative movement isn't brought on by a real world event, you can almost chalk it up to that 9 times out of 10. It's somebody's just withdrew money. Maybe we've just withdrawn it out the player, maybe withdrawn it out the platform. But when you look at overall, the footy at the moment, it's went backwards 151 points. But we're still sitting at 153,000. There's still buckets of money around there. It's not as if it's going backwards like thousands and thousands. And I know it's it's been in this kind of stage for a little while. And if you tallied it all up, it might be a relatively considerable value. But we've just had a massive promotion as well, that, the brownie points that we're giving away for money kind of thing. So that's the first thing you need to understand. Now, the main reason I wanted to make the video and talking about it is this is the fucking best time to be dropping money and buying. You will not find some of the value that's across the marketplace. You're not going to find this for much, much longer. Once we get to the payday at the end of March, once we get to the payday end of April, I beg your pardon, a lot of the value that's hovering around the marketplace now, will be gone. You know, there'll be so much other things on top of us, Euros, transfer window in the summer, later stages of European competitions, etc., etc., you know. And you'll be thinking, oh, I see in February, I seen this guy, I seen Ericsson at 246, if that floats your boat, or in Cuckoo, you know, it could be any of these guys. I find that a lot in the squad players. I found a lot in the decrease list here in the last couple of days that I found relatively appealing. Guys like, and again, I am biased, okay, but guys like Goretzka, Joan Jordan, even Casemiro at 81 pence. You know, Casemiro, fair enough, we all love Kroos. We know Modric is out the door. Valverde's had a great breakout season, but Casemiro does surprisingly well for a destroyer CM because he can chip in with a goal. And if he's doing that and he's getting involved in tackles and those little connecting passes, then he can score really good PB. And just not having the Euros and just not having a transfer really keeps him at that kind of level. This guy as well, I can't believe he's 50 pence at Pione Sisto. When I seen this earlier on before recording, I was really close to, and I still am, close to selling a lot and putting a lot of money into this guy. Euros in the summer, he's good. He's quite, you know, he could go to like, and I say this all the time, I'm really sorry, but he could go to West Ham, he could go to Leicester, he could go to Everton, he could go to Newcastle, you know, he could end up at a mid-range team, and 50 pence for the type of player he is. There's a lot of value there. Same with Martin de Roon. But the squad players, especially the new guys, there's buckets of value just swishing about, waiting to be got at. So if you're holding the now losing positions and you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I? See if you're looking at somebody who you think is screaming out in 3 months' time, you'll double your money. And there's a few positions where that is a relatively achievable target when you consider the organic growth on the platform, as well as the fact that some whale is probably just unloaded on this player and they've withdrew their money or moved it elsewhere. Then making that kind of statement about a hold, especially over 3 to 6 months, is not too far of a stretch, you know. And I said it recently, I did a video on should you buy Haaland when he was like £4 something, and people kind of, no one laughed or anything. I did get a few wee kind of comments and tweets like, oh really, what a find. And he went on to be like £6 plus, and we all know the value he's got on the marketplace. Same with like Alphonso Davies, and you know, you just never know, guys, you know. And I'm a big thinker the now, like, when I've been looking at my portfolio, and the only thing we've got the now is the fantasy football strategy. I'm thinking about gearing a lot of it just towards EPL, you know, which is something I never normally do, and I do try and stay away from EPL players. But when you get return money, so people have withdrew, they've enjoyed their profit, whatever, when they then get paid at the end of the month, they're going to have excess income elsewhere, or you'll get new traders on the platform, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the EPL is always one of the focal points of growth, you know, whenever more money comes back into the market, new money, reinvested money, this kind of thing. Sabit's sit at 198. You know what I mean? If he gets to 196, that's £2 commission free, is the way I look at it. You know, there's so much value all across the market. If you've got a cash balance, take your time, don't jump into anything. You'll find something that is an absolute bargain that you can sit on for the next 3 to 6 months. There's a great window of opportunity here, guys. That was the main thing I wanted to bring to you in the video. I didn't even mean to mention Pione Sisto or any of these people. It's not about me highlighting and saying this guy's going to do this and this guy's going to do that, but it's more for take a step back, think about the market. And do you know what? Like all my holds that are here, I bought Killison. I'll give you a wee update. With IS and Vogo, we lost £2 on him pre-commission. So after commission, we lost probably £2, like fucking 9 or something like that. He was so cheap. And we bought Killison, knowing he was coming back from injury. He'd been on the bench the last few games, hoping he would start. And he started, I forget who Valencia had, but they were winning 1-0 and they conceded in the 91st minute. We were so close to bagging a cheeky wee clean sheet off of him on match day 1 for him. I think since we did the last video as well, Shaw's bagged best defender. I'm not sure if that was before or after the video we did last time. Van de Beek got an assist in the Europa League, even though they crashed out. But I'm really happy with a lot of the holds here. But I'm starting to weigh up and think towards should I be moving towards EPL a bit more. But thanks a lot, guys. 1,000 subscribers is the main thing I want to kind of thank you for at the beginning of the video. Check out Big John as well, of course. And I'll be doing if you're still around watching the video, this is for you. We'll be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, right? Now, you know the giveaway, or you might know the giveaway we done for 100 subscribers. It is very similar in nature, but much more, let's say, valuable, okay? And some of you can work out what that will be. Trying to find the 100 subscriber giveaway video will be quite hard because I never added it to a playlist. It never got too many views. So if you find it, well done to you. But we'll be dropping that video. I recorded it, and then I've decided to bin it and re-record it. Might do it, like with a selfie cam or something like that. I don't know what I'll do. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.